Hello, friends. This is Amit Parsai, and I have done MTech from IIT Bombay, BTech from NIT Bhopal. You can follow us on our both channels, English channel Career A Plus, Hindi channel Career Opportunity, and our website www.careeraplus.in. So let's begin. I have already made this video in English in live in my channel for electrical and electronics branch, but however, I thought that video was too long and we need a summarized version of it. Whenever you want, you can watch it in short time. So if you want in details, people have asked questions in that video, so that video link will be in description and you can see that video. So let's start. So what we are going to discuss in this video is, as you know already, like because of this pandemic, lot of jobs in industries or production plants and manufacturing industries have gone down. So jobs like this, where you are working physically on plant for maintenance or something like that, will be very difficult. So what is the new norm for this world will be anything which is working from home, and most of the jobs which can be done on the computer or at least from your remote location will be helpful. So all the service industries will be operating on that zone, who provide service basically for all the tools which can be done on the computer. So we will be seeing all the tools from the beginner to intermediate to advanced level, what you can learn, so that also gives you an edge in the competition or in the market, and also the high paying skills. So as you move from left to right, the skills and the tool set you require becomes complicated, but also very rare, and also helps you to get very lucrative job. So let's begin from the beginner side. A very basic principle: you can use 2D drawings, AutoCAD you can learn for electrical drawing layouts or electronic boards layouts. And mostly these are 2D drawings basically used for manufacturing industries, and people also hire freelancers to do these kind of jobs. But and even a diploma holder can learn these tools, so these are very basic simple tools. However, there will be a lot of people in this lot of people who knows this, so the market is very competitive. But still, you can start with 2D drawings, and then you can move to the 3D drawings, where people very few people will be knowing about it. So what about 3D modeling means? Every 3D software, 3D model software will have a cabling module. So as electrical engineers or electronic engineer, you can learn the pro cabling tool, in which in which you can actually make a layout of any component or any electrical systems, and see how the cabling is done from, or the bunch of cabling, and where you can cable tie them or make it a bunch, so that it helps in assembly line to make these kind of proper cable bunch, and the proper length of the cable you can calculate. That saves material, also saves time in assembly. So that's why these tools are very important to make the drawings for the cables. You can use any of the module. I prefer the Creo Pro cabling, and that is the one which normally people use. So you can start with anything. This is my recommendation. If you are from electronics branch, so PCB design you can learn in any of these softwares. Some of the famous softwares are Eagle, Altium, OrCAD. OrCAD is mostly used by many people in the industry. So all the PCB layout, or the circuitry, the component placement, and all those things, how many layers of copper cabling, and all those things are routing is done. All these things you can design in these PCB design softwares. Even the diploma holders people learn these. So either you are engineer or diploma, you can learn these softwares. This is something which is very basic and at the level beginner level. So the pay scale will not be that high, but still these are the skills which people want, so you may have an edge in getting a job in core branch. After that, you can go to the intermediate level, where it moves little advanced. First of all, you can learn embedded coding. You can learn C or C++, and then you can learn any embedded coding, and try some project, for example, using a simple board like Arduino, and from there you can build on it. But this is the way forward. Most of the control logic is designed through this, so it will be very helpful if you learn this as an electronics engineer or electrical engineer. And for the industry automation, now the industries are moving towards IoT and industry 4.0. So before that, industry automation is the thing that people used to consider. So you can still go and learn PLC and SCADA. where a lot of electrical systems or components are being connected through this, and people program it to see the controls logic, how it is happening, control different equipment in the industry or in the plant. So you can still learn PLC and SCADA, which service industry or any industry which provides these kind of services to different big players. They hire engineers who knows PLC and SCADA. So still this is very good option to learn. For furthermore, if you want, you can also learn some simulations. Basically, you can start with Matlab Simulink, which is the commonly known software in across industry for electronics and electrical engineers, where you can design control logics or control boards, and you can test them how it is happening. So these are simulation softwares, modeling softwares as we call it. Apart from that, once the control board is designed, it is also been tested in different conditions for capacitance, impedance, and other high voltage equipments, and how it is performing, whether it is failing or not. So these kind of things you can actually simulate in HFSS, Ansys HFSS module. And these are very powerful tools. So Ansys has acquired it, and Ansys is one of the leading industrial simulation industry software. So people learn a lot. So these are very rare skills, and people doesn't know about it. So if you know it, it will be really helpful. Sherlock is one of the other tool which has Ansys has recently acquired, and what it does is it calculates the stresses or the loads of any control board if it is going through vibrations or any other load, and that predicts the life of the component or the life of the control board. So all the soldering joints which is used to we used to connect all these resistance capacitors or other microchips, they will obviously go with some stresses on different conditions, and Sherlock is used to simulate those conditions. So this is also very rare skills, but still there are demand in the industry, and if you have time, then you can move from beginner to intermediate level and learn these. After this you can move to the advanced, which is again master level things that people learn, dynamics and control, which will require the skill of multiphysics, understanding simulations, fundamentals, core engineering fundamentals of both mechanical, electrical and electronic side, and coding and controls logic. The example to give it, avionics, all the controls logic or electronic components that you see in any aircraft or any automobile industries, the avionics are the things that people use. So these are the industries which derives from dynamics and controls. So as an example, you can see a quadcopter which has lot of wiring, cabling and control logic, and plus a mechanical component here which controls that. So these are the branches that you can find in IITs as well. Secondly, you can learn machine learning. Machine learning is one of the top-notch thing that is going on right now across industry. Machine learning is very prominent. You should be good in mathematical modeling and programming. If you are good at, you can learn those, especially for robotics and autonomous car. These are the examples which I came to know about, very relevant to our topic today. So you can go ahead and learn machine learning if you want to enhance your knowledge in robotics and autonomous car, apart from dynamics and control. So including these two things, it will be very helpful for you to get the jobs in these industries. Though it is advanced topic, very few people know it, and again if you learn these kind of things, it will improve your paying skills or pay capability. So let's see now where you can learn these kind of advanced topics or intermediate topics that we discussed. So let's move on. Since you all know I am very big fan of NPTEL, so we will go to the NPTEL and see what kind of lectures you can take. All the links of the lectures are given in the description, so you can go ahead and check there. So first of all, you can start with embedded system design and control systems. So these are basic courses that you can do. Then if you are interested in controls and dynamics and controls, then you can start for robotics and control, theory and practice, and then introduction machine learning if you are going into machine learning. Also you can learn practical machine learning with TensorFlow. So you don't want to spend much on machine learning but to application, then TensorFlow is software that Google provides, and you can learn that. Also, to know about IoT platforms, you can the application of IoT platforms in industry applications. So introduction to industry 4.0, those are the things that you can learn. Now, apart from this, once you have learned these capabilities, it is very important for you to showcase in your resume. So simple resumes may hide your these details, but the resume which we used to provide, you can visit our website. It's called Visual Resume. You can click on it, sign in, and then it's very cheap for freshers, 125 rupees per year. You can get a one-page resume, unlimited printing, and URL for 1 year. URL sharing, what it will be, I will show in just a second. So you can go to fresher these resumes, and you can see the templates. There are 5 templates, and all these templates you can fill the information once, and in these templates you can choose any another template and you can download. Even you can switch between the templates. Let's go to this template and it will look like this. You can go in technical skills and you can change your skills whatever you want. So this is already updated. You can change the rating and it will showcase like this. You can print this, or you can save it as PDF, or you can share. Once you click on share, what you will get is this URL. You can copy this URL, and this is the URL. If you redirect to this URL, it will go to your Visual Resume page, and this anyone can access. Your numbers and email ID is hidden so that nobody bothers you, and but they can see how you, what is your skill set and what kind of skills you have. Also, if you go to the LinkedIn and paste this, it will come as an attractive post. So this you can actually attract people to click on it, at least to visit your resume, and if they get impressed they can actually contact you. So that's the motive behind this URL, and this URL is like a website for you, which showcase your all Visual Resume thing. I'm keep on upgrading the templates whatever is there. So this is all I had in this video. Hopefully you liked it. If you like it, please share and comment. And if you want what kind of topics you want, you can comment, and also follow us on our Facebook opportunity, and our website is www.careeraplus.in. To get the same video in Hindi, you can also actually follow us on Career Opportunities. We post the same videos in Hindi as well. That's all. Thanks for watching.